इतना बड़ा डिस्काउंट?
Really? How come?
वो ओनर फैन है ना मेरा, so
I'm impressed.
So, hope you like the meal and the discount you got with Swiggy Dine Out.
Go out and dine at the finest restaurants and save up to 40% on your bills. Only with Swiggy Dine Out.
इंडिया को इंडिया में हराओ और बड़े नाम बन जाओ, मजे करो।
Hi, welcome to our India-Pakistan conclave, and of course the first memory that you talk about has to be the most recent one, and this is last October in Australia. What an incredible match. I mean, you know, sitting there trying to feel the emotion, the pulse. Arshdeep Singh started brilliantly, India sort of on song, and then all of a sudden the match started to go away from India. And then the last few overs, when Virat Kohli, I mean, at one point in time, some 28 odd runs in 9 or 10 balls, and those 2 sixes of Haris Rauf set it up for India. Then when Hardik Pandya got out, all of us had our hearts in our mouths. What's going to happen? Then, while we celebrate Virat Kohli, and it was one of the most incredible innings you will see, but you've also got to think of Ravi Ashwin. When Mohammad Nawaz bowled that ball, which was a wide, Ashwin had the presence of mind to move a shade and take that wide, and then that final shot, which went for 4 and won India the match. One of the most incredible India-Pakistan encounters you will see, and as Shoaib Akhtar said, this allowed Virat Kohli to get back his kingdom. It was almost set up for Virat Kohli. The platform was set up for Virat Kohli. 100,000, 90,000 at the MCG, more than 30-40,000 outside, 100,000 people there, 1 billion in India. This was some night. What did Shoaib Akhtar actually say about that match, and how does he set up India-Pakistan? The best man to open our conclave with the ball. Take a look. Our India-Pakistan conclave. 24 hours later, we play in the Asia Cup. But we start playing here in the studio today.
Enjoy that contest. If you're coward, if you like to be bullied, hey, this contest is not for faint-hearted. This is the contest of people who just actually want themselves a big name, want them to be superstar, or agar aapne bada banna hai, acha karna hai. So you know what is the place? Is the place called Eden Garden, where I got Sachin out on the first ball. Little that I knew, the Sachin is the greatest player of all time. I'll be very honest with you. He is my all-time favorite. The reason why I call Sachin greatest ever, because I haven't seen Sir Vivian Richard.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen him. You know, I'll be honest with you, I've seen him in innings and I've seen him as a person. Great guy, great legend. Everything is not only that because he's the greatest of all time, because he's a great friend at the same time, Sachin. And the reason why I say Sachin is the greatest, because that he has to face Shane Warne, Wasim Akram, Glenn McGrath, all 3 West Indian fast bowlers, and South Africa's pace battery. And then here comes 97, where he has to face the world fastest bowler ever in his entire life. Now he's into 11th years of his career. This guy is end up facing Mr. Brett Lee. There you go. He's at his peak, running in, charging him fast. Sachin Tendulkar साहब अब आ जाएं जरा, हमने 12वें साल आपको टेस्ट करना है. अच्छा जी. And then here comes me now. And then here comes Stilstein and rest of the other guys. And the way he mannerized himself, man, it was just amazing. I just thought, wow, he is crazy, man. This guy is not normal. Nothing less than extraordinary. And the way he smacked us in Centurious. So, not to make excuse, I was in hospital, by the way. Drainage लगाई थी मेरे knees के अंदर, and they were draining my knee out before the game. and I could not feel the ground and surface because my both knees were numb. And little the people that knew this is a miracle for me to play the cricket because I just had no knees back in 97. Since 97, I broke my knees in the first 1 days. And then I carried on playing because of this. Anyways, but the way Sachin played, I think was an extraordinary innings that I ever seen. And the pressure that he mounted on us, along with Sehwag and the rest of the party, and obviously credit goes to me. And we talk way less about Yuvraj Singh. You know, he is the greatest of all time when it comes to middle order. And the way he mannerized himself in that innings, you know, he won that match easily, taken away from us and Rahul, obviously. That event I could remember because they smashed Pakistan all over the park. And the rest of the series that I remember, we ran all over India. I mean, I remember playing in Bangalore in you remember this, second final in Bangalore. And I was talking to Afridi, I said, Afridi, yaar, what times I kar rahe Indians? Because we need to go out here tonight because Bangalore is a Friday night. We need to go out. So, driver aayega, what time lega? So, jaldi out go rahe yaar. So we used to have that confidence, you know, India cannot win against us because we had a very superior fast bowler. I think there is a personal battles in between because it's a lot of other pressure. Boria, मैं ये समझता हूँ. You know this. और मैं देखो, I'm very candid kind of a guy. I'm going to say this. You know, most of the time, India does not lose because they are lacking talent. India loses because of the pressure that they get from their own media. वहां पे फंस जाते हैं, हमारी स्पॉन्सरशिप मर जाएगी, हमारे पैसे फंसे हुए हैं, हमारे ये फंसा हुआ है. There's a lot other pressure यार जो इन बेचारों को फेस करना पड़ता है. और मैं यही कहता रहता हूँ यार, इंडियन मीडिया से भी कहता हूँ, आपसे भी कह रहा हूँ कि यार थोड़ा लिहाज कर लो इंडियन टीम का यार. इतना प्रेशर बिल्ड करते हो और क्यों करते हो और कैसे करते हो वो आप मैं और आप खूब जानते हैं. हम दोनों अंदर के लोग हैं कि मीडिया हमें कैसे बेचना होता है. Lekin ultimately, yeah, this is wrong thing to do when you're mounting pressure on the team India. And I believe, you know, मैंने जो दुबई में देखा, the last year I was in Dubai, I was doing a show with the local channels of Indian local channels. They painted everything blue. They bought all the stadium, and they were talking about one thing: Team India, you're gonna crush Pakistan. यार ये कौन प्रेशर इतना बिल्ड करता है? When you make such an underdog, you know, तो हमारे ऊपर प्रेशर खत्म ही हो गया. हमारे ऊपर प्रेशर खत्म हो गया. Now what we gonna do now? Hey, listen guys, we got nothing to lose. Just go out there and win. आपको इंडिया में हराओ और बड़े नाम बन जाओ, मजे करो. We all gonna be there to chant Pakistan, and we're chanting for Pakistan, and we'll be supporting Pakistan. Pakistan has nothing to lose. Trust me, मैं openly, widely, बड़ा पैशनेटली कह रहा हूँ, पाकिस्तान हैज नथिंग टू लूज. आप जाइए, आप क्राउड का मजा लीजिए, बिकॉज इंडिया क्राउड बहुत अमेजिंग है, बहुत सपोर्टिव है, बहुत अच्छे लोग हैं. लेकिन आप जाइए और इज्जत दीजिए, इंडियन क्राउड को भी इज्जत दीजिए, इंडियन क्रिकेट को भी इज्जत दीजिए. लेकिन व्हेन इट कम्स टू मैच, इंडिया को छोड़ना नहीं, हराना है.